Hi guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm trying to make sure this shit don't fall. Okay? Listen, how are you guys doing? Oh, before we begin, okay? Y'all, we're gonna talk about Jim Jones. We're gonna talk about Mama Jones. We're gonna talk about everything that we kind of already knew, right? We're gonna talk about these mothers who think that their son is their man. And damn. Okay, but before we do all of that, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, okay? Because you'll forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. Follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. The laptop is over here, so sorry. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow, please subscribe. And now I'm gonna drop this intro so we can get on with the fucking show. As y'all can see, we had a whole other topic set up for today's live stream. Okay, but I pushed that. I might do that later on today. I might do it Sunday. Okay, but we need to talk about this whole Jim Jones situation and how prevalent this is in our community, how often this shit happens when people say that these mothers act like, sometimes a lot of mothers act like their son's wife, like they really mean it. Like I comprehend that, somebody told me when they heard this story, like, well, they're Hispanic. And I'm like, bro, I'm Hispanic too. I'm not tongue kissing my parents. Like that's just like there are boundaries and lines, and things can get very confusing when you don't have none, right? Now we understand why Jim Jones ain't never gonna marry Chrissy. Now we understand why he is hot the way he is, right? Why his mother thinks she can overstep her bounds because she dead ass thinks that she is his woman. Okay? Like, buyer beware. Buyer be fucking aware of a lot of these mama's boys. Okay, so listen, I got an article because I always got an article. But hold up. Hey Jamie. Wait, I can see the comments up here too. Let me pull a comments up here. Hey Jamie, how are you doing? Hope you're feeling well. Everybody is sick, girl. It's a whole blizzard in New York. I woke up to freaking winter wonderland out this motherfucker. Y'all see I'm not home. Okay, so then you already know, but I'm here, ain't I? Beauty. Hey Beauty B. She said she on time. Child, I was trying to be. Again, I'm not home, so I had to find plugs. I had to find cord. I'm like, what the fuck? Good thing there's a ring light in this house, but besides that, like, I'm struggling right now. I got the cord. I'm struggling right now, but I'm here though. Hey, everybody, it's complex in a nutshell, emotional incest. Yes, emotional incest, and it happens too prevalently. We make jokes all the time about how certain men ain't gonna be shit until their mama die. But the reality is the truth of that. Like the truth of that. Like when we think of incestual relationships, right? People normally think of the uncle, the father, the whatever, doing it to a girl, right? But we forget that they're women, right? They're women. They're freaking babysitters. I know a couple of people who have a situation with babysitters, when they were young. They're babysitters. They're mothers who are just dysfunctional. They're look at R. Kelly. There's older sisters who are fucked up. They're, their aunts and whoever, right? Cousins and shit. So happy Friday. Okay, everybody. That's probably why he didn't like Chrissy. Probably why she didn't like Chrissy. Yes, because Chrissy is his woman. Jada's mind your business. I knew that Miss Jones had done certain things. I knew that Miss Jones had done certain things with her son. You can always tell the nature of the relationship. When the mother's too much, Just like when we talk about like King Von, we don't really want to talk about the dead. I don't even have no wood. Let me knock this marble. Listen, like, so like when we talk about how King Von, how his sister behaves, right? You can look at people and how they behave. Like, it's just too much. I get it, bro. I have 5 brothers. Trust me. I will kill you for my brothers. But some of these girls, it's just too much. You know, it's just too much. You too involved. You too you too invested in where your brother or who or your sister or whatever, where their penis goes. It's too much, right? All right, so let's pull this article up. I'm gonna pull it up over here. Hold on. It's easier to work it from here. Okay, good. Okay, so let me go over there. Okay, so this is from, what's this? Hip Hop DX. Okay. Okay, Jim Jones steps in after kissing mother clips go too viral. Okay. Jim Jones set the internet. You know what? And you could tell he was telling the truth. He was just telling his fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? He was telling his truth. And the reality, he should be allowed to tell his truth. Because if he can't tell his truth, how is he ever gonna heal? And then you look at it and you gotta really think about it. It's like this, like, damn. But again, I was telling somebody earlier, I was like, yeah, like, okay, I get it. I get how you grew up. Like, we both grew up in Brooklyn, but we grew up differently, right? You grew up a little bit extra ghetto. I didn't grow up that ghetto. I had my own room and all of that. I was cooler, So it's like, you got to understand that people are raised fucking differently. There's a lot of shit that be happening in people fucking households that you will not know. Like hindsight 2020, just thinking back of the things that people used to tell me, like what used to happen to them, like when I was young and dumb and went to jail or whatever. I told y'all about that anyway. But when them girls tell me about all the shit that they used to go through, with people, the daddies who molested them and the brothers and the mothers who sold them to the drug dealers and the mothers who let their boyfriends boink them and all of this shit, right? Like, whoa. Again, you don't know what happens in other people's households because we don't talk about it. I guess because that's what we do in the Black community, right? Fucked up shit happen, right? We have children early, like Jim Jones' mama. She had his ass early, right? She had him early, and what the fuck? We don't watch the video, because from what I see, she talking about she trying to teach him how to kiss, ma'am. What? Jim Jones steps in after kissing mother clip goes viral. Jim Jones set the internet into a tailspin when a clip of him on radio personality Angela Yee's lip service explaining how his mother taught him how to tongue kiss went viral on Thursday. Hours later, Capo took to his Instagram to calm the social media tidal wave by saying the act was only a joke. For the record, I love my mom. I love my mama more than anything in the world. We know this. And that's why this shit is so sad and traumatic. We know love your mama. And for the record, it was a joke, he said. You people take things way too far. That's weak, what y'all trying to project. Some simple and some from my childhood, and I thought that was funny. I appreciate you, mommy, for helping me out. Cut the bullshit, you heard. Okay, so we're going to listen to what he got to say, okay?
For the record, I love my mama more than anything in the world. And for the record, it was a joke. People take things way too far. Don't bother us anyway, but let's get it clear. That's weak what you're trying to project. Some simple, some from our childhood. We talk about childhood things. I thought that was funny. I appreciate you, mommy, for helping me out. But no, cut it short, Jack. Cut the bullshit. You heard? Life is good. I do appreciate all the support, and thank you for letting me go trending again, viral once again. But stop it. Love you, mommy.
She called him Like, Jim, why you did that? You told everybody, like, you don't like, did I do something to you? That was kind of like, I felt like when I was just watching that, like someone protected their abuser. Am I wilding? Hold on, I gotta put this banner up, child, because hold on. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I gotta put this shit up because shit. He said, I learned my sex education from my mother. She told me everything about sex. Jim Jones added, my first condoms, everything. I gave my brothers their first condoms. I told them how to do it. I didn't show them. I told them how to freaking do it. Took them to the hospital, you know what I'm saying, for their first little checkup and shit. What that got to do with? Oh, God. Anyway, she told me everything about sex, Jim Jones added. My first condom, everything like that. My mama taught me how to kiss when I was younger. It was my mother. She showed me how to tongue kiss when I was younger. My mom was 17. She was a baby. Look at all the babies that's having babies now, and look at how they act with their babies. It's like they have a little sister or brother more than they have a child. That's, yeah. We know a lot of that. That's another reason why I always say, and I say this all the fucking time, like, do not be having these children young. Because, like, I swear to God, we all think we are fucking mature at 19. We big and fucking grown at 21. You're not. Okay? Trust me, you're not. And you end up doing stupid shit like this because you don't have I don't even know. It's not even you don't have the common sense that God gave you, because shit, everybody young mother don't do no dumb shit like that. It's the dysfunction for me. So let's hear what he had to say. They're not gonna play it. Oh, they're not gonna. I don't know if they're gonna play it. Hold on. I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so then it said the We Fly rapper touched on numerous topics through the episode, such as losing his virginity as a teen and how he believes Khloe Kardashian is going to take back Tristan Thompson. We all saw that. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's get back. Oh, here we go. Okay. I hope y'all could see. I don't know. Again, I'm not home, so I'm not connected to the main internet. So listen, you all know how I think, what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling. I think it's inappropriate. There's nothing you can tell me that this shit is not inappropriate, that this is generational, in my opinion. Okay, this is generational abuse. Okay, this is why so many people are damaged as hell. They say all the time, 80%. What do they say? They say 80% of Black girls have been molested, or women in general have been molested, right? Like, boys too. And you can just see, like, look at all of the shit we done watched them on Love and Hip Hop, that first season or 2 or 3, and like the dynamics of it, and just think of every guy you know in the hood who mama act just like that. Like, that's her man. Fuck. All right, let me do it here, because at least I'm looking at y'all. If I do it here, I'm looking that way. That's weird. Okay. Kwana said, Jim Jones is not going to marry Chrissy until his mama dead. He is one of those, and it's sad, but it's too many of those. I saw somewhere where someone said men don't even mature till they're 45, and that shit is wild. But like, really, like, especially like these extra, their mother's emotional, it's like they mother, they woman, their whole emotional happiness depends on them. Like, he got to come and make sure his mommy's okay, that she's okay, like she's and stroke her like she's his fucking chick. Crazy. Emotional incest. God, the emotional incest of it all, God. I wanted Chrissy to leave so badly because there was just no way, Jim Jones. There was no way. Like really and truly, we didn't have to hear it to know that it was some inappropriate shit happening, right? Because with your mama acting like, whenever a mama act like she a nigga woman, that is a sign, okay? It's a difference between being a little bit of a mom, being a mama's boy, and being like your mama think me and her got beef. You know what I'm saying? Your mama think me and her got beef because I exist. It's weird. Please don't forget to like this video. Okay, like it now. Don't forget to like, because you're gonna forget to like it later. Sidney Poitier has passed. Rest in peace. She said, Charlene said it's like women get a pass for inappropriate behavior. And it damages so many because look at that. Like it has damaged him. It has damaged Chrissy. Chrissy here wanted to be married. She ain't gonna be ever she's like 50 now. She ain't ever gonna be able to she ain't ever gonna get married. He ain't really ever gonna marry her. Why? But again, you also have to think like it's so sad. Because yeah, he's damaged and shit, but you dating this damaged ass nigga, and you've been dating him long enough. People have pillow talk. If he was sitting up and he was sitting up on there talking about that on Angela Lee's lip service, then we know why Chrissy behaved or treated Mama D. I mean, hear me, Mama D. Shit, not Mama D, Mama Jones, the way she did, because she already knew all of this shit. She knew the dysfunction that she done placed into this boy. One of those, oh my son is so, oh he do some fucked up shit and they giggling at it. They laughing at it. Like old girl who baby dad died and she fighting with his baby mama still. Yes. Ridiculous. Then later last night he tried to take it back. No, his mom. Cause yeah, she mad. Mm-mm-mm. Didn't want to marry Chrissy. He was in love with her. Ooh, ooh. He didn't joke. I don't believe he joked. I believe he was telling his truth. I believe he was telling his truth. We've all been on the internet long enough to know. I believe he, in a moment, he told his truth. The truth just slipped the fuck out. And a lot of people don't necessarily think of their dysfunction as being a dysfunction until other people point it out. So you just telling the story. You're not even thinking, because to some people that shit might be normal. He probably told that story before and nobody said anything about it. Right? Because they might have experienced bullshit like that as well. Because people who act like that probably grew up around other people who do the same bullshit. Okay. Playing it slick. He tried to make it normal to have said she got his ass about it. Now it's a joke. Yeah, he told his truth and she got mad about it. He said that he would not get married until his mom passed away. So dysfunctional. Yeah, because because it's like cheating. It's like to listen. I'm trying to I'm trying to be expanding my brain the last couple of years, just because it doesn't sound normal to you and your experiences doesn't mean it's not necessarily normal to other people, right? Like I said, I was telling somebody, like, okay, we make fun of, motherfuckers eating alligators on the other side of the world or some shit, but like we eat crazy shit here too, but you don't really think about it because this is our shit, right? Like you don't think about thank you, Jamie. You don't think about as you assume that everything else is other and that your shit is always normal. Hey, Lamont. Kitty said it's super incestuous and it's not funny. She said grown men saying mommy. Did it. We was passing judgment because mom, this is crossing the line. Yeah.
So, what did your mom tell you about sex when you were young?
She told me everything about sex.
Like
Whoa,
what?
whoa,
My
whoa.
first condoms, shit like that. My mom
Whoa,
taught me how to kiss
whoa.
when I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was young.
So you told me how to. Oh shit! I clicked it off. I didn't know where it was coming from. Hold on. I didn't know where it was coming from at first. Hold on. Y'all heard that shit? That shit scared the shit out of me. Fruits. I can't click on that. I can't click on the next comment I see you made, but I don't know. She said he did it. Hey, LaDonna. LaDonna said, Mama Jones did it because Jim saw nothing wrong with it until the world said, what? Exact. It's normal. That's why I said when it's normalized to you. That's why he said that shit, because it's normal. You know, people say shit sometimes and you be like, what? You know, because it's like, this is not how they normally are. People reality will slip the fuck out. Yes, that too. I was gonna say before, but I lost my train of thought, but you just clicked it back. Like, that's why he and a lot of these niggas out here are stagnant as fuck, right? They still walk around, dress, and act like they did in 2000 and in 2010. You know what I'm saying? Because they're emotionally stagnant at the time that whatever happened to them. Females too. It's not just the dudes. Yeah, Kitty, you talk to them. You shave hair. These are the condoms. This is how you do it. Put it on a cucumber. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, kid, what? Teach you what? Somebody said 50 is a dub for marriage. That's so sad. But again, Chrissy isn't marriage minded. Like I was watching some shit yesterday, and it was funny because it's like certain people, and we spoke about this before. Like I say all the time, I've been married before, child. Like certain people just have that shit, and certain people fucking don't. And certain people, like if Chrissy really wanted to be married, she wouldn't have wasted her time with Jim Jones, right? She basically is implying that her life and the things that she wanted were not as important as being with this fucking emotionally stunted man. Emotionally developed stunted man. He might be a good dude. He might treat her, you know, but nonetheless, he's emotionally stunted and he's never going to be able to give you what you really want. So you took the L. We need to stop taking these fucking L's. But chicks who take the L and just truck and just go along for the get along without any real, like, you know, like this is what I want, ain't necessarily gonna get the ring. Because it's just so, I don't have to give it to you. I don't have to give it to you. Marriage-minded women who know their value and say, okay, I want to get married and I want this, you know, they date with a purpose, number one. You wouldn't have been dating a Jim Jones, really, honestly. Let's keep it a buck. If you wanted to be married, you got to date with a purpose. Ain't nothing about him ever said that he was marriage material. If you a chick who want to get married, why are we even dating a nigga like Jim Jones who does not come from marriage, number one, and doesn't believe in it? And then we give him the best 20, 30 years of our fucking lives. You can't, like I said, it's a lot of women running around talking about, you know, they want to get married and shit, but they really don't know how. They really wouldn't even know how to go about the shit. Because there's absolutely no way that any grown woman who actually really and truly have self-love, self-respect and say, I want to be married, is going to sit up and stay 20 years with a nigga who you know ain't never gonna do it. I said what I said. She said he damn near 50 still saying mommy. Yeah. That's why he was in these streets, if you ask me, allegedly and whatnot. You know, that's a lot. I know a lot of, listen, I know. Again, I was talking to somebody about, upbringings. And, like I said, we all know Brooklyn, I mean, Black people, period, aren't a mono, white people think we are, but we aren't the same. And we were just talking about like how similar we are, but like how different we are, especially like how we were raised, like how I was raised in comparison to how this person was raised. And, even though they might have had two people in their household, just the like little things that you don't really even think of. Like I never really thought of growing up, but like, you realize, or like growing, you realize, oh shit, back in the day, I knew this girl, in hindsight 2020, 10 years later, 20 years later, oh shit, I found out she was molested or some shit like that. But just the different sort of upbringings people have, right? I know so many people who, I used to hang out with or hang out on the block, and, I know, and, we know that this person is being molested. You know that that person is being molested and nobody says nothing. You know that the aunt is, molesting this person, or letting the cousin come and molest this one, and everybody fucking know. But it's just everything is so economically fucked up in the neighborhood that nobody even says anything about it because it's so fucking normal. Right? So then you could have conversations with niggas about, and niggas will say shit like what Jim Jones is just saying because it happened to them. Shit, wow. Shit, wow, y'all. And she was ahead. So the reality, it might have been a lot worse, because I know people who drug mamas did a lot of fucked up shit. She needed to make sure he never got married so she could be his forever girl. So she would always be his priority. What kind of dysfunctional shit is that? What kind of dysfunctional shit is this? That's another reason why I don't think people should be having babies out of wedlock, or people not coupled up, because they put too much strain on their children and too much pressure on their children. Your daughter and your son is not responsible for you. They're not responsible. They have to be. They got to figure out how to be responsible for themselves. They can't be responsible for you and your fucking emotional happiness, because you ain't got no man, and you ain't had no man in 40 years because you threw your life away when they was born. So now they got to be burdened with you for the rest of your life. He said he lost his V at 12, 13. So did she kiss him at 11, 12 or younger? Those are questions. See, when you start putting shit together like that, they was in Harlem, child. Jumped out of him, but he wasn't expecting everyone to respond that way. He thought it was normal. She said, saw this dynamic once. The son was literally the mother's emotional husband. The sister treated him like her emotional boyfriend. His daughter was his emotional girlfriend. He wanted a girlfriend for Punani weird. I know, we all know people like this. They think it's normal, but it's not. It's not. That's why, even like I say, even with my brothers, I don't get involved even with their personal lives. Like after a while, it's like, go ahead, because it's why. I personally think it's abnormal when people are way too invested in we spoke about this before, in the males in their families. I feel like why other women, it's like, that's why you need a man. So you can focus on your man and not your brother, your son, your whoever. You need your own man so they can grow up and do what the fuck they have to do without you being emotionally dependent on your child. They can't ever grow up. They can't ever find love. They can't ever do nothing because it's going to leave you alone. She said even at 28, because that's probably the age she was, she knew better than to give him tongue lessons. She just didn't think he would be famous to speak out loud. Exactly. She's just a bird. Okay, fine. She just a bird from Harlem. Can I say that? It's cool. Jim Jones just a nigga from Harlem too. His mama just a bird from Harlem. It's cool. I'm just a bitch from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? His mama a bird from Harlem, and she did. She did some fucked up shit, and maybe that's how she grew up too. So maybe that generational bullshit. That's not an excuse. We just having a discussion about it. She said Anthony Anderson admitted his mother taught him and his brothers how to go down on his woman. She said she owed Chrissy an apology. She was right. Chrissy knew what she was talking about. Let's get these likes up. Please don't forget to like this channel, subscribe, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe, and don't forget, donations are greatly appreciated. It's the new year. She said he acts like he 18 and 19. Emotionally stunted. A lot of them who I always say this. I feel like either when a guy been in jail for too long, he been in jail a lot, emotionally the development halts while someone is in jail, right? The development halts a little or is slowed down when anyone, a man or woman, is molested. It halts, She said, yeah, if he passes his mother next as kin, I told them be the mothers who want to come and try to act like, and try to run the funeral and put the girlfriend out. Girlfriend been in here for 20 years. This is why y'all niggas need to get married, you see. Somebody said she wanted to be married and have a child. I guess since she couldn't do it, Chrissy, you mean? Yeah, she did. And she wanted it. She wanted to be married. She wanted to have a child, but that's it. That's it right there. That's it right there. 20 years of her fucking life. And what does she have to show for it? What? Did she got what she always wanted? Did she have her husband? Did she have her her children? Nope. She got Jimmy. And gonna die with the same last name she was born with. See, a marriage-minded woman would never be in a situation like that. It's not arguing, not proposing, right? We ain't proposing. We ain't arguing. We ain't nothing. We coming in. We ain't even marriage-minded women ain't even dating a Jim Jones. There's nothing about him says he want to be married. When the conversation in the first couple of dates go to things like, or the first couple of even conversations before we even get to dates, you know, Jim is not gonna lie. Nothing about that motherfucker look like he lied to anybody. He done said he ain't about that life. He done made that very fucking clear. He's not about that life. And if anybody who really, a woman who really said, you know what, I want to be married, I want the stability of it, this is my goal, this is my dream, this is just what I want, wouldn't have spent so much time with it. Like, we say we want these things, but like, do we really want it? Because if we wanted it, like, what about her actions said that this is what she wanted? People have to comprehend your actions. You can say a lot of shit. People say a lot of shit, but what you do matters. Wasted all those years with somebody. Somebody said been waiting on you. She said his mom wanted to be with him. That's why he's not married. I swear my ex-mother wanted him so she would naked around him and let him in the bathroom while on the toilet and just got her body done. Girl, Misa. Hey, Misa, girl. Misa. Think about what you're saying, sis. Ain't nobody at 40, 50, I don't know how old your boyfriend is, trying to break this. You see, Jimmy said, it happened when he was young, right? If you feel and stuff like that, it probably happened a long time ago. The dysfunction is probably very obvious to you. You don't know what happens when you're not there. Okay? All right? Misa. Okay, sis. Oh, Misa. No, Miss Z. Sorry, I don't know why I saw the A at the end. Girl. Huh? You know what it is. We just said that 80% of girls this has happened to. This shit is still happening. I've told y'all this story before. I'll repeat it. I knew this girl back in the day, right? She was like, me and my friends, we were like, at this time, we were like, what, 21 to like 22 or 23, right? This is me and my friends. And this girl, she was like 29 or some shit. I don't know why she was hanging out with us, but she was, right? But she was dysfunctional. She was emotionally stunted because of her molestation, right? So I know why she was hanging out with us. Hindsight 2020. But her uncle molested her growing up, right? Her uncle molested her at her grandmother's house, I guess every weekend or whatever. But now as an adult, again, 29, 30, however old she was, she literally would have to go up the block because the uncle lived there in the block with the grandmother still, he didn't move out. And she would have to go by the grandmother's house, go buy groceries and go do laundry and shit every fucking Saturday. And you couldn't tell me, to this day, I'd put money on it, that then, and maybe even up to now, if he's still alive, that every time she went over there, that's on them Saturdays to go buy groceries for her grandmother or to go do the laundry or do whatever the fuck, that he wasn't still boinking her. So, Ms. Z, let's stop playing these games. She says she's paranoid, but me too. I'd be like, I have a son. I'd be paranoid about messing my daughter up. I'd be like, Lord, your son. She said, Jim's mom do this and act like it's normal. Almost confirms my suspicions. Mm, 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 mm. Now we see why they keep getting support, because these people think it's normal because it's happened to them. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people out here who are who have been molested and are fucked up. They don't want to deal with it. Anywho, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I might still go live. Hey, Leela. Hey, Lily. Um, mm, I'm trying to go through these comments. She said, Panda said, Chrissy should have given Jimmy 4 years max, took whatever money he gave her, then stayed in Miami and got her wealthy businessman or record exec. She wanted the lifestyle, was afraid to leave, and she wasted her fucking. I'm not going to say she wasted her life. She gave up her dreams. She's going to be old and mad. She's going to be one of them old, angry ladies. She angry now. Someone said Anthony Anderson mom did what? Thank you, Cyrus. I appreciate you so much. I couldn't wait for this topic. She was grooming him in case she didn't find a man, he would be her emotional man. She blames it on teen motherhood. Listen, there's a lot of teen moms. There's a lot who don't do shit like this, okay? And you're right. She want him. It's like they're their safety net. Like, he's my son. I knew a girl. I didn't really know her. I went to brunch with this chick one time. It was one of Tasha's friends, child. And we went, and she had a baby. She had a baby with some nigga who didn't even claim her. She had a baby with a nigga who him and his mom walked past her with the baby and didn't even look at the baby. That's the type of nigga she had a baby with, right? She had, okay. She had a baby with a guy and these niggas from Flatbush. It's an inside joke between me and Sasha. These guys and these niggas from Flatbush. Anywho, so, but she was sitting there, we was at brunch, whatever. She's sitting there, the baby there, whatever. And she's sitting there, she was like, yeah. And she's like, ain't nobody gonna be good enough for my son. And just the shit she was saying, I'm like, damn, bitch. I'm like, yo, so you gonna you gonna turn into the nigga who is the 9-year son's mother? You gonna turn into her? Oh, he's the best thing that ever happened to me. Like, this is her man. Like, the nigga she wanted didn't want her. He wanted his mama. So now she got her own. She got her mini him. That's her man. Ain't no girl ever gonna be good enough for her son. Because she need her son to be her man. Because she don't think she good enough for anybody to fucking love her. Child, don't get me started. I've already been started. I'm a whole lot. So about don't get me started. She said, y'all remember how angry she was when Chrissy proposed? Hell yeah. She the reason Jim they walked down that aisle. That is true. She said, have people mad at me now because I said I don't like moms who call their young sons kings and their little husbands. I don't like it either. I don't like it either. I don't like mothers who act like their son is a man. Nope. Oh, he king. He the man of the house. No, he's not. He is not the man of the house. He's a child. He is not the man of the house. He is a whole child. He will be the man of his house when he grow up and get his house. Right? That's where y'all. That's when you first of all. That's why the nigga don't ever move out. Cause you didn't told him when he was 2 that he was the man of the house. Why the fuck he gotta go somewhere? He the man of the house. Anyway. Oh, wait. Thank you, Sharon, for your donation. You were thoroughly appreciated, sis. She says, staying with Jim Jones is a bad habit, like smoking cigarettes. Habits are bad to break. That is true, Sharon. You are 100% true. It is true. But damn, girl. LaRon, this shit ain't normal. LaRon, what the hell did you say? I don't even want to know. He said, wasted her time and she settled. I hope she got all the material things she wanted. Shit, at least get all the material things you want, girl. Jamie said, I just spoke a word. Child, I be trying to speak at least 2 a day. Ah! At least 2 a day. She said when Chrissy proposed, child, we already knew that was going to happen when she proposed. She ain't like I said, and I say it, and someone said we were watching, we were sitting here watching a video last night, and the shit was funny because the person in the video was saying that shit was like, you know, these women run around talking about they want to be married, but nothing that they doing is putting them in a position to be married. They keep fucking themselves up. You say that's what you want, but everything that you doing is not, you know. But anywho, she said like, she said dudes, she said coconut. She said them coconuts from Flatbush, Brooklyn will ruin your life if you mess with them. Them Chinese niggas from Flatbush. Oh God. Oh, that was funny. She said, I remember my mom wanted me to get involved with my brother's crazy situation. And I said, he's grown and needs to get a woman to model a healthy relationship for my niece. Exactly. What you mean me get involved? He grown. That's the problem. Mind your business. That's why, and then you're going to know why they forever 12. They forever 12 because you forever been taking care of all of their shit. They never have to do nothing. They been man in the house at 2. She said, well, Mr. White folks, tell our oldest son you're the man of the house and take care of your mother while I'm out of town. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. Like, they're not the man of the house. They need their own house to be the man of the house. That's what I would say. You need your own. You can't, no. When your daddy the man in the house, you need your own, even if I'm not, you need your own house to be the man in the house. You need to be paying them bills to be the man in the house. You cannot know. Then you wonder why you have all of these, you know, these guys who act like they doing something when they doing absolutely nothing. Because their mama taught them they was the man in the house at 2. Just cause they had a PB. Hey girl, hi Azada. Thank you so much for your donation. I thoroughly appreciate it and I appreciate you. Hey Jovi, did you see the Aaron and Corey interview with Tasha K? Who's that? No, I didn't. I don't know who that is. That too. A big man child. He's 50-year-old. He's still in the gang. People been in gangs before. Shit, I used to be in a gang before. But we grown. You big and grown. You still in the gang. You running around with cornrows. You running around with your drawers showing. Yeah, your pants below your ass. Your drawers showing like 20 years old. Like the emotional stunting is for real. When you see these niggas, you know what it is. Stop acting like you don't know what it is. They be emotionally studied, but don't be the motherfucker. They act crazy. They disrespectful. They rude. They don't got nothing. They fucked up. But you that the motherfucker you want to breed with? Anyway. Oh, the side chick. I didn't watch the video. I don't watch that show. So I didn't watch it. I know it's a lot of going on. I know he cheated on his wife and all this crazy shit. I don't care. I don't care. So I didn't watch it. All right. But nonetheless, I'm out, y'all. We had a live that was supposed to be did today, but this Mama Jones things came up. So I might do that live today. Okay. You know what? I need to find the fucking extension cord because I actually don't want to be sitting here. I want to go sit over there. I'm very uncomfortable sitting here. So once I find the extension cord, I might be coming live again today. It's somewhere. I don't know where it is. And what else? I'm going to be dropping some videos. Like I said, we have a schedule. I posted it on our community board and it will be in full effect on Monday. Okay. Shout out to us. It's going down. Our first book for book club is The Coldest Winter Ever. We're going to read half of it, at least half of it, child. I'm gonna try to read half of it this week, so we're gonna discuss it on Friday. Like I said, the calendar is in the community board. I'm gonna go try to post it on Instagram as well. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. See y'all Monday, if anything.